sometimes our temptation is that we step into a space where things didn't go as expected, and we're like, all right, I guess I either didn't hear God, or God's not real, or it's on to the next thing, right? And I know we got some pastors in here. Anthony's a pastor. I can't see, maybe he's backstage. I would love if someone could tell me like a story in the Bible where something went as expected, right? I would love to see a story where there's a giant that needs to be defeated and someone bigger showed up to fight him, right? But instead we read a story of a little boy who showed up to a sword fight with rocks. We read the story of a man who was called to be a ruler, who showed up, became a slave, went to jail, got imprisoned for sexual assault that he didn't even do, and then became the ruler of a nation, right? And not to mention the most epic story of all, for years and years and years, this culture of people was waiting for a Messiah, right? A king and a warrior. And then a homeless guy shows up. Like, okay, right? People are a little skeptical at first, understandably so. We like to think we're so righteous. Let me tell you something. If someone was like, I'm the savior, and I was like, you live in a tent, I don't know. Like, I'm just being honest. But this is what happened. And so this is what's even more wild. Finally, people are like, okay, maybe this isn't what we expected. We'll let the homeless guy do this. And then all of a sudden, right when people are like super believing him, his disciples are like, dude, we're all in, man. I will lay down my life for you. I'll do anything. Jesus is like, no, get behind me, Satan. And they're like, what? I don't get it. Why did you just call me Satan? And then he dies. It doesn't get more like done than that, right? Like, that's pretty over. Like, if a bad guy was about to come in this room, I'm like, don't worry, guys. I'm gonna save all of you. And then I just passed out. Like, that's weird. But here's what our God and our gospel shows us. What happened after the unexpected moment is the thing that changed everything. What happened after the thing that didn't make sense is what changed everything. What happened after the point when everyone was tempted to quit is what changed everything. Because our God didn't just change a person or a group of friends or a town. Jesus changed the entire course of all of humanity when he died. He took back the keys to sin and death. He gave it to us. And then he said, oh, and by the way, that spirit that I have that raised me from the dead, here you go. You can have that too. This is the most powerful thing that's happened of all time, right? And most of us are ready to walk out of the room and Jesus is like, hold up, resurrection, gotcha. Like,